So today we are going to talk about multi-digit addition, or in this example 3-digit addition, with the possibility of a carry forward. So before we go into the actual problems, here there are these two sample problems that we are going to solve: 341 plus 472 and 156 plus 987. But before that, let's briefly talk about what makes this addition somewhat complex and what are the concepts that we need to be clear about. So when we write a number, let's say this number 341, what does this number represent? This is the hundreds place. This 4 is in the tens place, and this 1 is the units place. What that means is there are 3 100s, 4 tens, and 1 1. So that's how this number 341 is composed. So when we are going to do the addition, we have to stick to the same format, and the final so that's what makes it somewhat challenging. So let's go over one of these examples here. So the first one here, let's just make some space here. First one says 341 plus 472. Right. So the way I'm writing these numbers, please pay close attention, because I'm writing units place below units place, fours, that is tens place below tens place, and hundreds place below hundreds place. This makes the addition much simpler. And even though the addition is given here as a horizontal addition of two numbers, it's easier if we can write these numbers vertically, one below the other, and then do the addition. Give these numbers one below the other, the units place, tens place, and so on, so that we don't get confused, because we can only add numbers. So we can only add ones place number to ones place number, tens place number to tens place number, and so on. So let's talk through this example. So 1 plus 2 is 3. There is no question of any carry here. Now 4 plus 7 is 11. Ideally, I would like to just write 11 here if it were allowed. This is wrong, but I'm just writing it for the sake of it. I cannot really write 11 here. But what is 11? 11 is 10 plus 1. So there is a 1 10 here and a 1 1 here. So what should rightfully happen here is that 4 plus 7 is 11, but I should write just a 1 here and carry another 1 here, carry forward 1. And that 1 is actually 10 10, so it gets added to the hundreds place. So 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 4 is 8. So the final answer is not 7 11 3, but 813. So that is the final answer. So that's the recurring pattern in these types of questions, that if there is a carry, you need to know how to handle the carry and write only the units place in the place of the addition, and carry 1 or 2 or whatever is the appropriate number. Let's take another example that will make this clearer. The second example here is 156 plus 987. Right. So again, as before, write ones place below ones place, tens place below tens place, hundreds place below hundreds place, and so on. Then 6 plus 7 is 13. So let's just write a 3 here and carry forward a 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. So that's a 4. And I carried forward 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 9 is 11. So I just write a 1 and carry forward 1. Now there is no thousands place here. So conceptually, or in my mind, I just assume that there is a 0 here. There is 0 in the thousands place. There is no need to actually explicitly write it, but in our mind we know what it is. So this 1 plus 0 plus 0 is just 1. So the answer is 1143. So that's how we do the addition. We need to carry forward ones into tens place, tens into hundreds place, and so on if there is a carry. Similarly, if you are adding 3 numbers, sometimes it is possible that the carry is 2, or if you are adding more numbers, then the carry can be 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. You can carry forward only, you write down only the units place here in the place of the addition, and carry 2 or 3 or 4, the appropriate amount of carry, into the second place. Maybe let's take an example of that, so that will make things clearer. So here I'm cooking up an example on the fly here. So this is the third example. So let's say I want to add 155 plus 314 plus What's a good addition? 5 plus 4 is let's make it 394 plus 675. So these are the numbers I need to add. So 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 5 is 14, carry 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 9 is 15, plus 7 is 22. So that's a 2. And my carry here is 2, not 1, because it was 22. So 2 is the carry. And 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 6 is 12. So the final answer is 1224. So that's how we can carry forward numbers from 1's place to 10's place, 10's place to 100th place, and so on. Similarly, we can talk about subtraction, but in a different video.